Hey Internet, my name's Kendra, and this is the personality tag. So in my health class, we did 4 tests. A left, right side brain, a personality animal, multiple learning styles, and a whole personality test. I'll leave links below in the description box, and you guys can take the tests. So the left-right brain test is when you find out what side of your brain you use more. The left side of the brain is more illiterate, so it's great with literature and mathematics. And it tends to ask how, but it also controls the right side of the body. While the right side of the brain is more creative, more fun, unless you think literature and mathematics are fun, is more creative and fun, like I said, and it asks why, and it controls the left side of the body. I am a right side brain, so I'm more creative and fun, but I do like mathematics sometimes. But instead of writing with my left, I write with my right, so that's pretty weird. So the personality animal test is really interesting. There are four animals. There are otters, there are golden retrievers, there are beavers, and lions. Yes, it sounds like the Wizard of Oz. Otters are those procrastinating people. They're the fun-loving ones, they're the outgoing ones, and they have lots of friends, but not like really close friends. They have like the Facebook type of friends. You just like see them in the hallway and you're just like, oh, hey, what's up? And whatnot. Golden retrievers are loyal and they have loyal friends. They stick together. So if someone's down, all of their friends will come and cheer them up. The lions are the boss of the group, which are the leaders of the group. And they like to get things done. They don't waste any time doing stuff, and it's, for me, really annoying. Beavers do get things done. They go quickly, but not too quickly. So they get things done at a short amount of time, but they double check if they did it right. And I found out that I'm an otter, which actually makes sense because I am goalie in field hockey. I am a downhill skier, and I'm not afraid to be who I am, and that includes being in the music department, which some people think is not cool, but it pretty is cool. I mean, come on. The Ohio State Marching Band is the best marching band out there that I've seen. So the third test was the multiple learning styles test. And there are 9 categories for that. There are naturalist, musical, logical, existential, interpersonal, kinesthetic, verbal, intrapersonal, and visual. And I found out that I am musical, I am visual, I'm kinesthetic, I'm existential, and I'm interpersonal. So, and that actually makes sense because with musical, I'm in marching band in the music department, so I can march, I can conduct, I can figure out the time signature in a piece. So if you give me a pop piece that's on the radio and I don't know the time signature, I will figure out that time signature and I will start to conduct it. I've done it many times in the car, so my mom knows about that. So, and when I do work, I always listen to music because it helps me focus, because it's really weird. And also that my mom's side of the family, So that includes my mom, my grandfather, and even though she's not part of, like, she married into my mom's side of the family, my step-grandmother are musically talented. My mom played the French horn in high school. My grandfather plays the piano. Even though he has cancer, he still plays piano. And my step-grandmother plays bassoon. Yes, I know you probably haven't seen a bassoon, but it's really weird. It's like, I don't know. I'll probably post a pic somewhere, but I don't know. And for essential, they look at the big picture, and religion is important to them. And I can see that with me because when my sister is gone, I am totally sad, and I always feel this comfort around my shoulders. And I had no help from my mom, from anyone. I found it all on my own because I did confirmation last year. Yes, I did have help from the church, like stepping stones, but I really found it all on my own. For interpersonal, they like working in a group. I love to work in a group because you see everyone's opinions, you see everyone's point of views, you can like debate and see what needs to get done. So that's why. For kinesthetic, I love being hands-on. Like driving, for an example. I love taking the car out in like a parking lot or on the street, like around the block a few times. I've done that with my Uncle Scar. He was the one technically to be the first to put me on the road in his Mazda, and it's really good to get practice hours in. I remember when I was like a kid, before my parents were divorced, we would have like old computer stuff like chips and whatnot, and I would always take them and like pretend I'm like figuring out, oh, this needs to go there, this needs to go in there, and play with it. It's really weird. For no, I already did kinesthetic. For visual, I love to be focused. Yes, I do study last minute. I'm probably not the only one. I actually like doing it last minute because it's fresh in my mind. It's like a review to me before a test, and it's just how I work. So, but I can practically doing almost anything with that and whatnot. I'm actually going into the the education field for middle school and becoming a middle school U.S. history teacher and minor in music and photography and English because I love to write. So the last test was a whole personality test, and there are 4 parts. There are artistans, so like actors, actresses, whatnot, idealists, guardians, and rationalists. I found out that I'm an idealist, and those 4 quarters that I named has like different branches, if you will, and each branch has like a name. I am a champion, which makes completely no sense from the name part. Everything else is like totally normal for that. Some of the qualities of the champion, we have a wide range of emotion. We like to view the pros and cons of a topic. So like cell phone use. Cell phone use is a great way to communicate, and it's there right on you instead of like a laptop. Well, a laptop could be on you, like a desktop. But like the difference between a cell phone and a laptop, with a cell phone you just have to turn it on and go. Well, unlike a laptop, you have to sit down, open up the screen, turn it on, log in, and whatnot. And so there's the pros of cell phone use. But for the cons, there are studies shown that cell phone use causes tumors in your brain. It also showed, like, from movies, but I don't know if it's actually true, because I know, that actually bombs can go off through cell phones. Like, they can put in a code and boom. And also, bullying. Bullies can go through, like, send text, cyberbullying. And also, texting, calling while driving for teens causes death. So there's a con. So it really depends on what side you are on. And champions constantly scan their environment, because, like, we are very sensitive and we don't know what's going to happen. And yes, sensitivity is a champion's quality. I'm very sensitive. But back to the scanning the environment, I am actually afraid. I do this constantly. I think it might be paranoia. I don't know, but I've been reading a lot of online, and there's some scary stuff online. You probably read some. That I'm afraid that there's gonna become like a white van coming out and like kidnapping me and becoming a human sex slave and human traffic, and I'd be part of the human trafficking system, and I don't want that. And also through terrorism, because I don't want to be in the wrong area at the wrong time. Also, champions have a keen sense of observing. I can see that for an experience. I observed things when I was really little. I remember one time my family was either in Boston or in New York. I think it was Boston. We're somewhere in Massachusetts, and we took the T out. And so we got off and we took either a bus or a cab. And so I'm just like, Subway! And they're just like, what? We're nowhere near a Subway, as in, like, the T. And I'm just like, no, Subway. It's like, we're nowhere near a T. And I'm just like, turn around. And there's, like, a legit Subway restaurant right behind them. And so there was one way. And then, like, another time when I was really little, I would always look at gas prices. And I'd be like, oh, look, they're going, like, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 1, 2, 3, or 9, 8, 7, or whatnot. Or just like, oh, they're all going 9s on the last number. And I didn't know how to read gas prices. So that's also why. So if you see a champion quiet, go talk to them. We like to talk. That's why I'm making this video, so you can, 1, get to know me, and 2, get to know what other people are, like, for personalities. So it's a good way, and I love being creative, and this was the one of the ideas to be creative. Champions' intelligence styles are to debate. We love debating. I a teeny bit don't like debating, just a teeny bit, but I love debating. So it's a great way to, and it's also a great way to interact between, like, 2 genders. So, like, because I remember my friend Dan did, like, a debate, sort of a debate making fun of, well, not really making fun of, like, a video called Men versus Women, and go check that out. I'll leave the link down below. And so it's between who's stronger. So, and how we deal with stress is meditation and support. I remember for meditation, me and my friend Caitlin, we were on a retreat for our church, and the retreat was for a sex ed class. We were the only girls there, so we're just like at 6 in the morning, like, Caitlin, I was like, Caitlin, we should go do yoga. And she's like, okay, and then we did yoga for that morning. And then for support, my sister never supported me for music department, and so I ignored her on that one, and I did it, and it's actually really fun. And it's a great way to get to know people. It's a great way to meet new people. And now, since the Ohio State Marching Band does these really cool shows, now she like totally supports me. So, fix that. So it's an amazing way. And then Champions study tip is to work in groups, because like I said before, it's a great way to see other people's point of views. It's a great way to interact. It's a great way for champions to get a chance to debate. We're tend to be competitive on debating, so if you see a champion, watch out. So if you're going to do this tag, mention me. I'll give it a like, I'll give it a comment, and I'll share that video. And just do it. Have fun with it. So may peace ever be in your favor. Goodbye.